Hearing this church was for sale, Billy Bob didn't hesitate, and rushed over to check it out. Though the windows and doors were long gone, the main structure was still very solid. Even though the church had some history, it didn't dampen Billy Bob's interest. He bought it for $500, planning to renovate it for himself. The church had a huge lot, and a great location, right next to the road. If he could turn it into a home, it would be a great deal. Billy Bob wasn't scared, but the cleanup crew was a bit spooked. After a necessary opening ritual, they got to work with their team. The church was overgrown with weeds, and had a strange layout. On the left side, there was a tall raised platform, but the crew didn't care about that. They just wanted to finish the job, get paid and leave. What happened to the church later was Billy Bob's business. The cleanup was a huge task. The crew didn't dare slow down. Billy Bob knew this cleanup job was particularly tough. To make the crew work harder, he rode his motorcycle to a store to buy them some food. A full stomach means more energy. Then he found a bubble tea shop, planning to use the free time to grab a drink and relax. When Billy Bob signed the contract, many people told him a church was bad luck and not fit to live in. But Billy Bob didn't listen. He wasn't superstitious. No ghost or monster scared him as much as people did. Fortune favors the bold. In his eyes, this was just a very large building shell, not to mention its super convenient location. There was even a 100-year-old banyan tree in the yard. The tree had spirit, and Billy Bob planned to keep it. Later, when he moved in, he'd have a shady spot in the yard. Now they were cleaning the church steps. They were simple stone steps, covered in moss. Once cleaned, they'd need to be refurbished later. They cleared the weeds at the entrance. Now they could finally see inside. The space inside the church was huge. That's why Billy Bob bought it. But they couldn't start cleaning inside yet. They had to finish the front yard first. The overgrown front yard was slowly restored by the crew. It looked open and flat again. With Billy Bob's constant urging, the crew finally started on the interior. The space inside was enormous, with no interior walls at all. You could see right through it. That's another reason Billy Bob bought it. With all that open space, Billy Bob could build walls to his liking, and lay out the rooms however he wanted. He had tons of options for decorating later. This big empty shell saved Billy Bob a lot of money. As the crew kept cleaning, the floor slowly reappeared. It was perfectly level, with no damage anywhere. Just add new tiles, and it would be good as new. Where there's a will, there's a way. Billy Bob liked the place more and more. After cleaning it up, it looked completely different. The style was impressive. It looked like a place for rich folks. A place everyone feared was now Billy Bob's pride and joy. Who knows what he would turn it into later.